Weeks will be probably two of the most important weeks we've had in modern times. The single largest bill in U.S. history, the single largest amount of tax hikes, the single largest amount of spending, but the single largest changes to society. You got to understand, woven in this piece of legislation, Arizona becomes a union state. It has things in there that will rip you apart. If you are pro-life, this bill destroys, just destroys life and finances the abortion industry. If you believe people should have the right to grow and have opportunity and progress, it will destroy that. It basically, overnight, if this thing passes, if it passes, you now live in a European socialist country. You gotta understand, and it starts on Tuesday, we have done a pretty remarkable job, what's a nice way, making their lives miserable. Remember, this was supposed to pass last month. You remember how we were all hearing the $3.5 trillion is coming, but the $3.5 trillion is really about $6 trillion? But also, I beg of you, do not let Ms. Sinema or anyone else, or even Manchin, con us. Because if they play a game where saying, this program is no longer 9 years, we're going to make it 3 years. Look here how we made the $3.5 trillion that was actually $6 trillion, now we're actually making it only 1. It's every bit as bad. You got to understand, these things are mandatory spending like Social Security or Medicare. If they pass the program, it doesn't matter what year they say it expires. Because you really think another Congress in 3 years is going to go to the American public and say, hey, the Democrats have been sending you $300 a month, and we're now going to cut that off. And when people get addicted, you think we're going to be able, has there ever been an entitlement we've ever been able to unwind? So please, pray for us, call Ms. Sinema, and the next 2 weeks are going to be an absolute knife fight. And as my wife says, if I can do one thing, I will make their lives absolutely miserable. Thank you.